What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about Battle with Time Lord, the newest attacks event that allows you to get formation medals alongside a new formation. Well, you don't really need to beat Time Lord on the highest difficulty because we already have enough formation coins to get the newest one, but if you can defeat him on the romancing fight, it will be better, but you can also wait if you are not feeling so strong. This fight is kinda hard. Yes, Time Lord is simple enough that he only does blunt and shadow damage, but he comes with a plethora of different status ailments and a very interesting cycle of using skills and spells. We will need to discuss this better. It's a little weak to slash, but really weak to stun. But the thing is, the characters that we could use here will not be the best ones to hit his weakness, so we will just use the best ones that synergize with the strategy. Okay, so we have to equip against Shadow, Blunt, and ailments. That's what we need to know. The first strategy was the best one because it covers all grounds that you need for this fight. You need to use Rising Phoenix X because this boss has insane amounts of intelligence and it self-buffs in some specific turns. So Rising Phoenix X gives you 50% buff to will, and then you also get a slot where your character will get more attack, and then you can use someone that has lots of defense boosts or is a real tank. This is gonna help. So, in this formation we have Rocbouquet here on the middle. Why? Because Rocbouquet gets defense boost when she attacks with Gobby Hook Switch, and she already has intrinsic stat. This is one of those moments where using intrinsic passive is actually easy, because the boss only attacks with 2 elements, and it will be easy to get resistance against those 2. So, Rocbouquet is using her forged weapon. Then we have here the Hallmark of Death because it gives more shadow resistance and she's gonna take more of the hits anyway. And Clothes will give you resistance to shadow. So this is the best way to equip her. I even gave her the Proof of War Tower because that may help. Well, we have the wrong Holy Stone, I'm gonna fix this later. And then we have here Melissa. If you train in her skill manually, Elegant Prayers, we're gonna get 30% status buff. If you did it, it's just 25. It's not gonna be that different, but, well, next it up is better. And she's gonna use that all the time, because it buffs will, but also agility and intelligence. We will be making a mage squad that works super well here. I gave her the Harmonious Suite because it also has good resistance against Blunt and Oxspring Kata alongside the Golden Trophy that resists all status ailments. Then we have Glow X Rouge. Why? Because he has Dark Wash Plus. We will need this. We need to buff break the boss because he buffs intelligence on turn 2, 4, 6 and beyond, and buffs STR on turn 1, 3, 5 and beyond. So he just changes buffs, and the more important one is the intelligence buff because it will allow him to use ailments against you, Petrify, Instant Kill, and lots of nasty stuff. And Rouge also has chance to chase with some of his other attacks, good BP generation, so not bad. Then we have the Gustave with the Scrum Guard skill, because this will reduce damage taken by 20%, and he inherits Let's Paint because this is both offensive and defensive and helps with lots of damage. Very nice utility character. And then we have Witch's Daughter because she's just really good here. One of the best characters in this fight. Why? She gives BP and OD gauge, and she will just be able to buff with a fast skill that will just allow you to be protected on certain turns, because Time Lord actually has action order increase. He may attack before you, and if that happens, he may inflict ailments. Witch's Daughter fixes this problem. But now let's talk about replacements. If you do not have this Gustave, you can bring Final Impress or Barbara. They will work as well. If you don't have Melissa, you can try or Matriarch with Pean of Peace, but the damage will be lower. You need to survive more. And if you do not have Rouge, you can use Red Mage, or you can also use Dr. Nuzakan if you got him. And instead of Rocbouquet, well, there's not that many options, but you can use someone like Matcha or some other character that can inflict intelligence debuffs. My Rocbouquet is also using Dark Wash as inheritance because sometimes I will need it if my Rouge does not have enough BP. As for Witch's Daughter, you can try to use something like, well, Nawal's Daughter, and it may work, but it will be a little harder. Okay, so now the fight starts, and we can just skip turn 1 if we want, just to save VP with Rocbouquet, but Well, I would not. I would just start with Lightning of Darkness to debuff all status from Time Lord and also apply attack down. You're gonna stay with this cycle for the time being. Melissa will keep using Elegant Prayers on all turns. Rouge can just use Blooming Fireworks on turn 1 if you want, just to get some BP. Or you can just use normal attack, but Time Lord has a skill that gives him counter. If that happens, Rouge is gonna get countered, but on turn 1 it's still not a dangerous. So I'll be giving Festival Food to Rocbouquet because she's gonna use more BP on start. And I wanna have good values with both Rock and Rouge. Good. We got Blooming Fireworks for free. Even better. Everyone attacked before Time Lord this time. It's turn 1. This would not happen all the time. We just deflect because of Intrinsic. Remember, 37% chance to evade. This may happen a lot in this fight. It did happen a lot with me. So now it's time to Rouge just use another Blooming Fireworks if you want, or he can just use Dark Wash. But I'll be using another Blooming Fireworks because I have enough extra BP. Or not, let's just use Dark Wash because Time Lord will just buff Intelligence on this turn. Then Festival Food on Rock again. Having a lot of BP with Rock will just save you in some right situations. And we got another free Blooming Fireworks. That's insane RNG here. Another deflect as well. See that he is increasing his action order. We also got plus BP in the end of turn with Melissa. So now we have lots of BP with Rocbouquet. Let's just check Time Lord because something will happen on the end of this turn. On the end of every 3 turns, that means 3, 6, 9, he will remove all buffs that we gave to Will. So on turn 4 we have to buff Will again, unless that happens we may inflict ailments and paralyze, confusion, instant kill, and that will just kill us. So we can keep it with Lightning of Darkness for now. Elegant Prayers. I will save Dark Wash for the next turn, so maybe just a normal attack. And Witch's Daughter is gonna just use Sweet Smell, or we can just use another Festival Food on someone and wait till the next turn. She will be on Overdrive. She always gets to Overdrive every 3 turns. That will solve the problem with Will buff because she will buff 2 times on the start of the next turn. Hence why I said that Witch's Daughter is the best character to use here. Got countered. That's bad, but well, I knew this could happen, so that's not a problem. You have 3 cards on Overdrive, that's good enough. 2 are our damage dealers, so Lightning of Darkness again, and Dark Wash. We'll use Left Spin once more, and Witch Daughter is gonna use Sweet Smell. So even though we lost our Will buffs, now we will get 40% back, 25 from the skill Max It, and 15% from the Chase of Sweet Smell. And we already debuffed the boss as well, so we are pretty safe. The 3 characters that are more important to use their skills on turn 4 just did it. We will have to do this again on turn 7. Okay. It's better to just try to buff break every 2, 4, 6, 8 turns if you can. Let's keep with the Lightning of Darkness. This time I'll be using Blooming Fireworks. You can use another Sweet Smell if you want, or just go back to just using Festival Food. I will be using Festival Food on Rouge, because he will use Everlasting... No, he will be using Blooming Fireworks, and it's good, because you're giving him BP back to use that again if you can. Rocbouquet is doing more damage now, very good. Sometimes his blunt attacks can do plenty of damage. And you can see that Gustave is probably dying now. We can heal him. Okay, lighting of darkness again. It's time for a dark wash. And now I will be using healing breath on Gustave, because he may just die. He got hit by a very strong attack. That's good. We didn't get inflict with any ailment so far. It's not a turn where I need to buff break, so I'll be using normal attack. Even if I get countered, that's not a problem. Now I will be using Festival Food back. Probably on Rock now. I'm afraid of losing too much BP, and I really want to use her Lightning of Darkness every turn. Nice! Free Blooming Fireworks. Again. Also, Time Lord gets super crazy when he reaches turn 10 and beyond. He starts attacking like 4 times in a turn. Right now it's double strike, he becomes quadruple strike. Okay, turn 8 is good to use Dark Wash, so that's what we're gonna do. Here. I can actually use Sweet Smell. I didn't use on the past turn. On Overdrive. We will lose it all by the end of the next turn, but it's still okay. We are using strong attacks, we'll do more damage. Very nice. Look on the damage, he's barely doing anything now. This turn, we don't need to use Dark Wash yet, so I'll be using a normal attack. The Festival Food on Rock. Buffet STR, that's not a problem yet. Okay, we got countered, but I was expecting this. I just didn't want to spend BP. Quadruple strike, like I said, starting to cheese. At this point, his STR-based attacks are doing much more than his magical attacks. We are buffing Will, remember? He just cast another of his counter shoots. Now it's good to use Lightning of Darkness, Dark Wash, or let's paint. And here I'll be healing my Rouge, just because I need. He will die. That's turn 10, exactly when we need to, well, either buff break or buff a lot. Another Blooming Fireworks. And an Everlasting Butterflies too. We may queue it by the next turn, but we'll see. Another Quadruple Strike and, well, evasion happens a lot. You're fully protected now. You know what, I'm gonna use another Dark Wash because the fight is ending and I will just use Sweet Smell. We may just kill it on this turn. It's good to try to kill it by around this turn, or else he just starts using quadruple strike all turns, and that cannot be good. Yeah, I think it's gonna die on this turn. Too many buffs, too much damage. That will depend on Rouge. Oh, yeah, chasing, and he just did. We will need an extra turn. Turn 12, that is. Cyanide, that's the first time I'm seeing this. I haven't seen this yet. The last time I won on turn 11, that's why. I don't even know what this skill does. Probably some type of paralyze, but we have lots of wheel here anyway. Whoa! Lots of deflects here. And this is the end. Bye bye, Time Lord. This is really the best squad to use in this fight, but there is alternatives, and I'll show it on a second run. Let's see the end result screen. Yep, romancing fight. Okay, the next squad is gonna use different characters, because, well, you may not have the ones I use, right? So, Matriarch number 4 is using her Pean of Peace. Then we have Anya, yes, because Anya has buff break with the Toildor, and this applies attack down as well, and removes all buffs the boss applied, so it's cheaper, very nice to use as well. Then we have Katarina. You can also use Polka to heal, but Katarina has indirect attacks, and her Ice Fox Word Ballet is gonna reduce damage of the club skills from Time Lord. Then we have Leon. Yes, Leon, and this is the first Leon, so we're gonna charge 4 turns and then start doing damage. And in the middle we have the latest Liz. Yes, because she is pretty nice, she gives wheel buffs so that we have 2 wheel buffers, and she can also use Karatsu Water Wall to decrease damage by a lot. Okay, this fight may be faster, but it's a little problematic as well. You need to buff on the right turns and remove Time Lord buffs on the right turns as well. But at least we can save VP on the start, use Sonic Pierce with Katarina, and load all bullets with Leon. Don't use direct attacks with Katarina, that is the normal attack because she's gonna get countered. Her other skills just 1 VP, it's not a problem anyway. Turn 1 is not dangerous anymore. We just got 500 damage, 700 damage, whoa. But Liz is still safe. Keep with the Aqua Bashes. Now it's time for a Toildor. Use a Toildor every even turn. Katarina has Ice Fox Word Ballet. Now I'll be using it to decrease the club damage from Time Lord. This decreases physical skill damage. Nice, or he was just so good now that he didn't manage to debuff us, but he just buffed himself. I will save VP because it's not important to buff break him yet. But I'll use Ice Impact because I want to have high HP for turn 4. Remember that turn 4 is important. Turn 4, we need to buff ourselves back because we just lost our wheel buff. So I will be using Liz Aqua Bash plus on Overdrive. Anya will use a Toildor. Enough Peace. Then I will save VP with Katarina. Time Lord, we use his counter shield, I guess, but he may still try to inflict ailments. We have to handle with RNG on this turn. Nice. Went fine. You don't need to use a Toildar now. I will be using Ice Fog Sword Ballet. Every 3 turns you need to use this again. Time for Leon to do damage. So anti-material shot. Oh, she got stunned. That's dangerous, but she didn't die. Funny that we had some buffs, but there's still a chance of getting inflicted with ailments in this fight. If you feel like you're in danger, use a Matriarch shield as well to protect. But I will do that only on turn 7, that's the dangerous turn. Let's do a Toildar. And I will be using full overdrive now. I will remove his intelligence buff, that's important. And now the Leon starts doing damage, well, he never stops. Got deflect, very nice. Intrinsic works super well here, like I said. 2 hits, 3 heals. Nice, now it's turn 7, where we lost our wheel buffs. So Aqua Bash. I think Liz has enough speed. But the right thing to do is to use Overdrive to guarantee. From now, I will use Ice Impact again. Yes. Together with Overdrive. Only 1 hit, but that probably got us to max HP anyway. I can keep up with the Toildar to the end of the fight, I guess, now. Save it a lot of VP. And by this time, Time Lord will die before I run out. We got a counter. Double counter, exactly. That's nice. Now turn 8 is not a dangerous turn. We just have to use a Toildar. That's the important thing. We may just finish this sooner than the other strategy. By turn 10, maybe. Good thing, when we counter, we break the combo. Oh, we got a combo with Leon. Damage is gonna increase. Very good. Right now, turn 9. We have plenty of buffs. We can do something nice here, like we can use Karatsu Water Wall. We will use the Toildar on the next turn. I will be using Ice Impact. We will lose our wheel buffs by the end of turn 9 anyway, that's why I use a Karatsu Water Wall. We are protected. Yeah, we're gonna finish this by turn 10. Nice, she stopped at the combo. And with that we get a counter as well. Double counters even. Double heals. He used quadruple strike and then double strike. Time Lord, Time Lord. That's the last turn though. Goodbye. Aqua Bash, Toyodor, Pean of Peace, Ice Impact, Anti-Material Shot. Even if we get inflicted with ailments now, it's too late. 900 damage, Time Lord. It got poisoned. Bye bye, second hit. That's it. So, that was the run. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this can help you. It's a pretty hard fight, and if you don't feel like you're ready, you can wait till we get higher status. There's nothing too important here besides gens. So, before we leave, click the like button. It certainly helps the channel, and if you want to support the channel, there are links on the description. So, I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.